Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Alicia here with another episode of Confessions of a Small Business Owner. So let's see, it's been about 3 weeks since I last recorded. I have been writing on my blog, so you can always go and check my blog to see like what's going on, to see updates, but I just haven't really been in the mood to do any recordings. I haven't really been in the mood to do anything, and it's actually quite wild. When I was wrapping up my content for this episode, I was like, oh my god, it's been 20 days since I last recorded, and it's like, where does the time go? It's so wild how the time just, like, it's crazy, and then it's like you start, like, is time real? You start going through all these, like, um through all these thoughts. So like I said, I can't believe it's been 20 days since the last time I recorded. So again, welcome back for another episode. Let's see. So life has basically been a blur. Personal things have been going on, business things have been going on, and then that's one thing, with as a small business owner, is that you have life, right? Like you have your life outside of your business. So it's like you can't really take that much of a break, right? Like you can take a step back, but without doing your business, you have no income, you can't live, and that's the difference between someone who works for a company and someone who, or works, like a traditional job. They can sometimes take, sick leave, disability, they can just go to work and sit there, right? For like, and still collect a check and not be actively doing things at work. Whereas like as a business owner, you can't, there's no sick time, there's no disability, there's no, you can't go and sit there and not do anything because you're providing a service and people expect you to provide that service. So like I said, just some life issues that I'm working out. But I'm strong and all is blessed. I'm so grateful. So let's see what's been going on. So I resolved, actually, we're going to talk about two disputes. So I resolved up the dispute from the girl who said it was fraud. So I don't know if you remember, a few episodes back, there was a woman who said, who ordered 2 items from me. She received them and then she said it was fraud on her card. Anyway, I won that dispute. So so I got my money back on that. And then a second dispute I had was one from Dubai. I don't know if you guys remember, I think it's like towards episode 1 or 2. A girl from Dubai said she never got her package. Then I followed up with Global Post. They said they delivered it back in December. Her package was mailed in November. It was delivered in December. She said in March she never got it. I told her the Global Post said she did get it. She was like, oh, well, I didn't get it and I guess I'll just order something else, which blows my mind because if I order something from a company and they don't deliver it, there's no way I'm gonna reorder something from that company, right? So anyway, the other day she sends me a message and she's tells me, she wants to place another order because the order, so if you don't know, like I sell hair bonnets primarily, bonnets, shower caps, scarves. I sell That's That Magic oil. So my two businesses are MB Trust Streets and That's That Magic. So I don't think I've ever talked about what my two businesses are. So she said her bonnet was too tight and that she wanted to order an adjustable drawstring bonnet. And I'm like, boom, I got your ass. You've been saying this whole time you never got your stuff. Like, why do people lie? Why do people lie? And then do they forget that they told me that lie? Does she forget she's been going on with this lie since what, December? Anyway, so that is just something. So I just wanted to share those two disputes resolved, all good. People are liars. Not all people. I love people, but some people, they're opportunists and they try to get over. And I can't stand that. And especially, I feel like today, especially, more and more people try to get over. Business owners try to get over, and consumers try to get over, and business, like, and it's so wild. Like, stop doing shit like that. Like, you've got to put the energy out that you want to receive. And something just happened to me in my personal life where I was being petty, and because I'm not petty, like I'm not petty at all. I do believe in karma. I do believe in energy, and I do believe in checking your character and just don't do shit like you wouldn't want to happen to you. And I did something and the universe was like, boom, look what happens when you do shit outside of your character. Look what happens when you be petty. So don't do that. Don't be petty. Don't, just know that, whatever higher power you believe in, just know that God, just know whatever you feel like your ancestors, they're going to take care of that issue. So don't be petty. Don't get outside of your character. Okay. So let's see what else happened. So, I went to my P.O. box. So I have a personal P.O. box, that I use for personal things, but I started this P.O. box probably like 8 years ago for my business, not knowing that you cannot conduct business out of a P.O. box. And if a package gets returned, they will return it like it's gone. Like there's no, P.O. boxes do not let you conduct business out of a P.O. box. So, yeah. And so make sure you go to like a mailbox company that has like a suite. So like, say like, the address is 12345, 123 2nd Avenue Suite, 102 box 795 or something like that. So make sure you have a mailing box like that. That way packages don't come to your house. That way, it looks more professional, and that, somewhere it can go when it's returned, because P.O. boxes will not let you, the package come back. And also, like, say someone mails you a package, like say like you're doing a return, right? For some reason, the P.O. box is not going to let that return, come to you. Maybe like your specific P.O. box might give you a little bit of leeway, but the post office does not allow that. But also it looks more professional because the suite address looks like it's your office, right? And so it looks more professional, like it's going to your office, it's coming from your office, when it's just an actual mailbox. So make sure you have go to like a mailbox store to get your mailbox. It, like I said, looks more professional. It's easy to handle. They get signed. If it's like something certified, they could sign for you. If you need something, if you need a signature and you're not going to be home, they can sign for you. So definitely suggest getting a mailbox. Let's see what else. Again, I talk about in my blog, I just talk about taking some time away, because you do need to disconnect, and disconnecting is okay. There's nothing wrong with disconnecting. There's nothing wrong with turning off your phone. There's nothing wrong, as with not posting on social media. Yes, you have to provide a service and you have to get your orders out, but doesn't mean you have to, you could take some time off from marketing, right? As long as you are providing customer service, and just getting stuff done, but you don't have to be engaging with people on social media all the time. You can turn your phone off. I'm a big believer in turning your phone off. I'm a big believer in airplane mode. I record this video on my phone because, I'm new to this YouTube stuff, and phones are dope, so you could do a lot of things on your phone. But as I'm recording this on my phone is in airplane mode. Why? Because it's the greatest app ever invented. And it's okay to put your stuff in airplane mode. Taking breaks is okay. Like I said, I'm taking a break. Let's see what else I talk about. I talk about being inspired by another company. I saw another page's Instagram profile, and I loved it. I fell in love with the aesthetics. It was like great. And so I took some of their ideas, and there's nothing wrong with taking ideas or being inspired by ideas, and not even taking their ideas. It's just like being inspired. Like, oh, you saw their page and it's all the same color, and you like the way it looked you like the way that it looks visually, so you're like, you know what, I need to make sure all of my stuff is one color, right? So you're not necessarily like taking ideas, you're just inspired by ideas. Taking something from them, would be like you literally took their, content. And don't do that shit. Like, don't steal from another company. You can be inspired, but don't steal. So I did, like I said, I saw another company. I love the layout of their Instagram. It gave me some ideas, got my wheel spinning. And, I'm just like, you need to make your page your Instagram more visually, for me, that's what I like. You do whatever works for you. But make sure, like, make it more visually, like the color scheme. I loved the color scheme. So, what else? I got some more requests to collab. And again, content creators love it, right? Love that you're able to do your passion. But I think content creators have to remember, when reaching out to a business, this is your 30-second elevator pitch, your 30-second hallway pitch. Do not send a DM to a business, especially a small business that works so hard and say, this is what I can do for you. It's like, what's in it for me as the small business, right? Like, so I'm giving you my time. I'm giving you product, right? So it's costing me, and then a lot of times they want to get paid. So it's costing me all of these things when you haven't told me how it's going to benefit me. Like, people will say, I've worked for this company, blah, blah, blah. I've collabed with these companies, but what did you do for that company besides collab with that company? Did you boost that company's sales? Did you increase that company's following? Did you, make people more aware of that company? So just something for content creators to understand coming from a business perspective is, make sure you, in your elevator pitch, you don't say, I would love to create content for you. Like, I would create great content for you. And don't say I will create great authentic content for me if you don't follow me and you never use my products and you know nothing about my business, because you can't create authentically for something you've never experienced before, right? Like, I can't say I'm going to create authentically about, I don't know, like a plant company that I've never, I don't even know why I said plant, probably because I have all these plants in my place, but you know what I mean? Like, you can't create authentically for a company that you've never used. So, just something like that. So anyway, as I just wrap up the last 20 days, the last 3 weeks, wild. That's it. So thank you for being here. This is just your reminder to drink your water, mind the business that pays you, get that skin glow. Love ya. Thank you so much for watching. Until next week.